we do have an edition for the Canadian Nickels collection book. Hello, coin enthusiasts out there. It is I, Dax Collects, and today, what I have in front of us are 5 nickel boxes right here. We will open 2 of these 5 boxes up in this video. So nickels to look out for are going to be the Liberty Head or V-nickel, minted between 1883 to 1913, any Buffalo nickels minted between 1913 to 1938, any War nickels minted between 1942 to 1945, any proofs, and anything for the books, as well as any errors and or varieties that we can possibly find inside of these rolls. And that's pretty much it. And if you haven't seen my last nickel box video, I'll put the card right up here for you. All right. We are going to roll this die twice to determine which of these 5 boxes will be opened up. This crown here is a 1, and of course 5 is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and find out which is the first box for the video. Crown. This one here is the first one. Which one's the second one? 2. This one right here. So these 2 nickel boxes we will open up in this video. These 3 here we will open up in the future. So let's go ahead and get started with this 2-box nickel hunt. Here we have nickel box number 59 here on YouTube. Let's open this box up. Check to see what sort of enders we have here. All right, we have a circulated box. Don't see anything standing out on the top side. I'll go ahead and check the bottom side. I don't see anything on the bottom side either. Just a standard box as far as enders go. But that doesn't mean it'll be standard for the whole box. So let's go ahead and open these rolls up and see what we can find inside of these rolls. I'll put something over here to show how my hunts are structured for the nickels. Let's get started right away. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Our first find of the box is inside of roll number 4. Here it is. 1949, minted in Philadelphia. Forgot to mention this earlier. The 4 nickels that I'm looking for the number 1 collection book are the 1939 Denver, the 1945 San Francisco, the 1948 San Francisco, and the 1950 Denver. Our goal is to find at least one of these 4 in this 2-box hunt. We don't have one here. Let's see what else is out there. 11 rolls later, inside of roll number 15, I see 2 1940s nickels in this roll. This one here is a 1946 San Francisco Jefferson nickel. And here's the second one. 1941, also minted in San Francisco. Another 3 rolls into the box. We have another 40s nickel. This is number 4 of the box. 1947, minted in Denver. Next roll, roll number 19. Here we go, folks. We have a 1939 Jefferson nickel right here. As you know, I'm still looking for that Denver variant. Let's see if we have it right here. No, we don't. We have a 1939 Philadelphia. Check for the double die reverse. Whenever you find this nickel here, check Monticello and 5 cents. Those have the strongest spread for DDR. And also check for the Henny nickel. Those were counterfeit nickels minted between the years 1939 to 1953. If you see a loop where the R is on E pluribus unum, that's a sign you have one. Also check the weight. If your nickel weighs about 0.2 to 0.5 grams heavier than a regular nickel, then you have a Henny nickel. We have a great find inside of the very next roll. Here it is. We have a war nickel. As you can see, there is that Philadelphia mint mark above the Monticello building. And this one is from the year 1943. These were composed of 35% silver. So these are keepers. 2 varieties to check for here. One of those is the 3/2, and the other is the doubled I. So have a microscope handy and check to see if you have one of those 2 varieties. But we actually have another find. Just behind the war nickel is another 1940s nickel. 1946. Minted in Philadelphia. 3 rolls later, inside of roll number 23, here's another one. 1947. Minted in Philadelphia. Another roll. 2 more 1940s nickels. Number 8 of the box. 1946. Minted in Philadelphia. The second one of the box. And number 9 of the box. 1946. Minted in Denver. Halfway done with the box. We have a Canadian nickel inside of roll number 25. 1984. This one has the tiara obverse design. This design spanned between the years 1965 to 1989. Let's go ahead and grab the Canadian Nickels collection book and see if we have an edition here. All right, here it is. And take a look at that, folks. We do have an edition for the Canadian Nickels collection book. Very nice. We will plug this nickel in later in the video. Let's keep on going through these rolls and see what's out there. Currently on roll number 28. We have a second chance here. 1939. Let's find out if we have found the Denver variant. Strike 2. We have another 1939 Philadelphia. Inside of roll number 31, we found our 10th 1940s nickel. 1940. Minted in Philadelphia. All right. Since we found 10 in this box, I won't show you guys any more unless we find more war nickels or the 1948 to check for the San Francisco mint mark. Let's see what else we can find inside the rest of these rolls. 3 rolls later, inside of roll number 34, we found a 1948 Jefferson nickel. Let's find out together if we have a San Francisco variant. No. We have a 1948 Denver. Just finished nickel box number 59. Let's go ahead and do a full box recap right now. Here are all of the finds of the box. We found 2 1939 Philadelphias, 15 nickels from the 1940s, including a war nickel, 7 nickels from the 1950s, and 1 Canadian nickel here from the year 1984. This turned out to be a very good box. Found a 35% silver nickel here, and an addition. So, very happy with the results here. We will check these Jefferson nickels for upgrades later in the video. We already have all of these in the collection book. All right. A very nice start to this 2-box hunt. Let's go ahead and bring out the next nickel box for the video. And here is nickel box number 60. Let's check these enders out. I see all Jefferson nickels on the top side. I'll check the bottom side real quick and I'll point out anything I see. Everything on the bottom side are Jefferson nickels as well. So now it is time to go through this nickel box. Let's get started right away. So with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, it is now the next day, June 3rd, 2024. Let's finish this box up today. Inside of the very first roll of this box, we have our first 40s nickel of the box. 1940, minted in Denver. Well, since roll number 1, we haven't found anything significant to show. But on roll number 17, we have another find. Here's 1940s nickel number 2. 1941, minted in Philadelphia. 2 rolls later, inside of roll number 19, here's number 3. 1946, minted in Denver. Still on roll number 19, here's number 4. 1941, minted in Philadelphia. The second one of the box. Gone through another 17 rolls without a find, but here we go. Inside of roll number 36, 40s nickel number 5. 1946, minted in Denver. The second one of the box. Next roll, roll number 37. We have a Canadian nickel right here. This one has the tiara obverse design from the year 1985. 13 more rolls to go. Let's see what else we can find. 5 rolls later, inside of roll number 42, here's number 6. 1949, minted in Philadelphia. Just about done with this box. 5 rolls later, inside of roll number 47, here is number 7. 1949, minted in Philadelphia. The second one of the box. Just finished nickel box number 60. Let's go ahead and do a full box recap right now. Here are all of the finds of the box. We found 7 Jefferson nickels here from the 1940s, 17 Jefferson nickels here from the 1950s, and 1 Canadian nickel here from the year 1985. A pretty standard box overall. Nothing too crazy as far as finds go. We will check all of these Jefferson nickels here for upgrades very shortly. Always happy to find Canadian nickels in circulation. So now, let's go ahead and bring down all of the finds of the 2 boxes and do a 2-box recap. And here are all of the finds of the 2 boxes. Found 2 1939 Philadelphias, found 22 1940s Jefferson nickels in this 2-box hunt. And we also found a war nickel. 24 1950s Jefferson nickels. And 2 Canadian nickels. Although we didn't find any Buffalo nickels in this 2-box hunt, it sure was a lot of fun. We did find a war nickel in this 2-box hunt and some Canadian nickels, so that's always nice. So we have a total of 48 Jefferson nickels right here to check for the book, and 2 Canadian nickels as well to check for the book. So let's get started with the Jefferson nickels. Here it is, Jefferson Nickels Collection Book number 1, between the years 1938 to 1961. Here are all the Jefferson Nickels inside of this collection book. We're still missing these 4. We didn't find any of these 4 in this 2-box nickel hunt. So let's go ahead and check for those upgrades. I'll be right back once I have completed checking all of them, and I will let you know if I have any upgrades for this collection book. We do have one upgrade for the collection book. It is this 1951 Philadelphia. There's a little more detail on Jefferson's hair here than it is here, so it's an upgrade. Let's go ahead and plug this 1951 Jefferson nickel in right now. And there we go. So now, after going through nickel boxes number 59 and number 60, this is what the Jefferson Nickels collection book number 1 looks like right now. Happy with the upgrade. We will continue the grind to find the missing 4 Jefferson nickels for this collection book in the future. Now let's go ahead and close this book. Now let's bring out the Canadian Nickels collection book. Canada 5 cents collection book number 2, between the years 1965 to 2012. Here's what I have in this book as of right now. We will have one edition, 1984 Canadian nickel right here. It'll go right in that spot. While we're at it, let's check to see if we have an upgrade. Yeah, they're pretty equal, so we'll just say it'll not be an upgrade today. All right, let's go ahead and plug this 1984 in right now. And there we go. So now, this is what this book looks like after the 2 nickel boxes in this video. Very happy with the addition. That's one more spot filled in for this collection book. We still have plenty to go. We will continue our grind to find these missing Canadian nickels in the future. Now let's go ahead and close this book. We'll go ahead and put this Canadian nickel in this Ziploc bag here, along with all the other foreign coins. And now it's time to check all of these Jefferson nickels here for DDOs, DDRs, and RPMs. www.varietyvista.com is the website that I go to whenever I look for varieties. I look for the Fiva Stanton variety, also known as FS. So I look for any of them that say, for example, FS 101, FS 501, and FS 901. So, I'll go ahead and look through these now. And if I find anything, I will let you guys know. And if not, then I'll conclude the video right here. So if you guys like this video, I appreciate it. Consider liking and subscribing if you really enjoy coin roll hunting content. I post 2 videos a week for this hobby. We'll close this hunt off with this 1984 Canadian nickel we found in this 2-box nickel hunt. Let me know down in the comments what you have found in your nickel box hunts as of late. And let me know what you have in your possession. Those include Buffalo nickels, V nickels, maybe even a shield nickel. Let me know down below. And let me know if you have any graded nickels as well. I would love to hear what you guys have in your collection. And now it is time to sign off. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to check out another video of mine, click on the tab in the bottom left corner.